We are out in Guwahati, Assam on quite a pleasant day, and we've come here to ride the latest update to the Royal Enfield Guerrilla 450. Now what I have here in front of me is the latest variant. It's called the Guerrilla 450 Apex. Now we've got to ride it for around 140 kilometers today, and we also got a short experience on the go-kart track yesterday, and here's all you need to know about it. Now, as you can see in terms of design, this looks a bit sportier than the standard Guerrilla, and what Royal Enfield have done is given this a small cowl on top of the headlight. You have this cowl on top of the seat here, which is also removable, and the seat can also be removed, and you just need to remove these 4 Allen keys over here, and this will take a pillion as well. It also gets an updated handlebar, and you now get Vredestein Centauro ST Plus tires at both ends. Unfortunately, there are not a lot of dash variants at this ride today, but I have one here for a few minutes. And as you can see, this is a new color scheme. It's the twilight blue color scheme, and this has a headlight grille and handguards as standard. And these still get the Seat Grip XL tires, but they have also been updated. So Royal Enfield tells us that they do offer 8% better grip in the dry and 17% better grip in the wet. Now, we've not ridden this model, so once we ride it, we'll tell you more about that. But yeah, apart from that, this has a steel handlebar and this one has an aluminium handlebar.
Another small detail on the Apex is the missing fog gaiters which are seen on the other variants. The Apex is offered in 3 color options including red, black and green, of which black and green are dual tone color schemes. Additionally, the base analog variant has been discontinued from the lineup.
The engine makes the same power and torque, but what Royal Enfield have done now is updated the ride mode. So if you recall, the earlier model used to have an eco and a performance mode. It now has a street and a sport mode. And the modes have been tuned so that they can be more linear and deliver power in a more linear way. Now, out when I was riding today, it actually did make quite a bit of a difference, because if you remember the older bike, it was slightly snatchy from 3000 RPM and felt a bit unfriendly. But now that's completely ironed out and it feels more linear.
The earlier bike could catch you off guard at times. Now it doesn't feel any slower, just more sorted and predictable.
Now, as I mentioned, the handlebar has also been updated. So compared to the normal model, this is an aluminium unit and that one is a steel unit. And this one is 56 mm lower and 57 mm ahead. So as you can see, when I sit on the bike, I'm placed quite forward compared to the other model which used to keep you more upright. Now this is a really nice position for more aggressive or spirited riding.
The standard model will still offer more comfort as it keeps you sitting more upright, but this was a nice position for carving up the track and twisty roads that we were on.
Now these tires are Vredestein Centauro ST Plus tires. They have a softer compound, they are more grippy on the road, and they are suited for street riding better. Now out on the go-kart track, I did have a lot of fun with these tires because they are super grippy, allow you to exploit the full potential of this motorcycle like it was meant to be. And even out on the street today when I was riding, they really impressed me with the grip levels that they offered. But do keep in mind that these are still the same size. So at the rear you get a 160 by 60 section tire, and at the front you get a 120 by 70 section tire.
There's still no upside down fork, and that is a missed opportunity as it would have further enhanced the appeal of the sportier model. The current setup remains on the stiffer side and good for aggressive riding, but not for bad roads as you have to slow down for potholes or speed breakers in your way. A 110 by 70 and 150 by 60 combo would have probably made it even more agile, but I guess Royal Enfield wants you to have the fattest tire combo in the segment and the bragging rights that come with it.
Royal Enfield have also updated the application that you connect to this motorcycle for navigation. And if you recall, in the older model, when you connected to navigation, you had to keep your phone screen on at all times, which used to drain a lot of battery. But now they have updated that, but there's a catch. You can only use that with Android mobile phones and shut off your screen. In iOS, you're still going to have to keep your screen on.
The bike misses out on traction control, but in all fairness, the grip levels offered by the tires are really good.
Now overall, with all the updates that Royal Enfield have made to this motorcycle, it is much more engaging to ride, especially this Apex model. And if I were currently in the market for one of the Guerrillas, I would pick this variant for sure.
The way I see it, get a Himalayan if you want a comfortable do-it-all bike, and pick the Apex variant of the Guerrilla 450 if you want a city and twisty road hooligan. With an introductory price of 2.49 lakh rupees ex-showroom, the Guerrilla 450 Apex is currently a really good deal considering that bikes above 400cc now attract a 40% GST.